Hey y'all, it's your girl and I'm here to deliver the intuitive Torah message for the collective. Hope all is well. Remember only to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If the message is not for you, do not force it. It is not for you. Also, don't forget to flip and change the roles as you see them fit. If you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, your message is now posted on my account. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel or paid a visit to my Etsy shop, the link is under my bio. I feel like I almost messed up on saying that. My bun is too big. It's getting on my nerves. It's making me want to redo it. I probably will. I'm going to go bake some cookies too. And I got to do these body butters, the Dragon Blood body butters, so I can make this $80. But anyway, let's see what this message is. I got a lot to do. Oh, let me split the deck. All right, for the collective. What do we have for the collective? Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune represents a turning point. A turning point or something needs to change. So either the universe is going to bring that change or someone needs to bring the change. Because I feel like if something's not changing and you want things to change, then you have to change the way you're showing up in life or in a situation. Or sometimes it's the other way around. You're not changing. And the universe is like, fuck that. All right, we're going to have to change the situation because that'll make you change. So I don't know which way it's going. I don't know if this is an inner change that needs to take place so that an outer change will take place. Or is this an outer change that's taking place so that an inner change will take place? But we're going to find out. The Star card. Star card is a healing card. It's a return to your spiritual, authentic, vulnerable self card. It's a card of being stripped, naked, and vulnerable, and healed from all things that may have suppressed you, controlled you, took advantage of you, I don't know. But the star is divine guidance as well as spiritual connection and inspiration. It's also a card of renewed hope. So keep the faith. Keep the faith, regardless of where you are right now in life. Okay? Just keep the faith. What the hell was the first card? Oh, change. Okay. So we have change and then we have inspiration. Like someone feeling inspired again because maybe they're healing or they're, they can see their guides. They can see, it's almost like the North Star, like a slave trying to find their way home. And all of a sudden, the clouds clear and there's the North Star. And now they know the direction of going again. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I hope that was great. We have the King of Potions. So this reading could be significant to a masculine water sign, which is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. The King of Potions also signifies a need to control your emotions or someone who has control over their emotions already. You have the Page of Presence. The Page of Presence indicates someone who is grounded. They're back grounded into their self. They're no more up in the air, up in their head. When I say up in the air, that means up in their head or all in their emotions. They have grounded their self, reconnected to their self, probably reconnected to their purpose, reconnected to their spiritual path. Because the more you declutter or deprogram or, just take off all that you've accumulated through your life journey. The more you take off, the closer to the authentic self you become. And then the closer to your authentic, vulnerable self you become, the closer to your purpose and path you become. Okay? Because you're no longer guarded. You're no longer, controlled by beliefs or, traditions or anything. It's just you. It's you. You're grounded in who you are again. And you're doing the groundwork. This is all about studying yourself, paying attention to yourself. We have the Ten of Potions. Ooh, Ten of Potions signifies emotional fulfillment and a deep connection with yourself. It's also a card of joy and happiness and bliss. Harmonious relationships. You're going to have harmonious relationships and create harmonious environments. We have the Moon card. The Moon also the Moon. The Moon is insecurities and fears. And uncertainty. So you might be a little uncertain and hold some fears that are suppressed because this is deep in the subconscious mind. So although you have been stripped or restored or purified, you have been purified, now you don't have any program to go off of. However, there are still things programmed into your subconscious mind. So I almost feel like on the physical level, someone is realizing I need to study myself because I need to heal. And they're starting to pay attention to their self, and they're starting to pay attention to their subconscious programming. And this is why I feel like there's a need to stay emotionally balanced or intelligent, because you're going to have to pay attention to your emotions so you don't become frightened and run back into society or run back into a certain way of being or acting or whatever. Because I almost feel like someone has been stripped, and now that they're stripped, they're vulnerable, but they still have things buried in their subconscious mind that could come out any moment and cause someone to backtrack or relapse, backpedal, run back into the matrix. It's almost like coming out of the matrix and not running off of the matrix programming, or coming out of ego and not running off of your ego and being introduced to your shadow. And then seeing your shadow and it scares the shit out of you because you don't have no control over your shadow yet. So you run back and you grab the ego and you put it back in your brain. It's almost like that, but that's just an example. Because there's some fears here, insecurities, uncertainty, illusions. But Spirit is saying, listen, whatever it is that you're afraid of, now that you are tapping into this more spiritual side of yourself, don't worry about it. It's not real. It's not real. Yeah, someone's in their head. They're thinking the worst. Negative thinking, haunted by negative thoughts, demons. And they're not real. Demons are thoughts, though. You know what I'm saying? Man likes to describe things so that people understand. So, but these thoughts that get in your head, how they say, the devil made me do it. Yeah, they had to call it something because they don't want you to know that, no, you're creating this shit and you can change this shit. So it's almost like your subconscious mind, somebody's subconscious mind could be making them vulnerable, because whatever is programmed into it, it needs to be worked through. So someone needs to be grounded so that they can study these thoughts. The High Priestess, trust your intuition at this time.